So that's what I bought, ksger T12 soldering station, on the cheap of course. I'm here to record how my unit came through the mail today and what I got and what I expected to get. It's a recording for myself, but I might post this somewhere. If there's something special I will find. Here we see the terrible problem with the mains isolation between that high voltage trace and the heatsink. That's a known problem. That's alright, I will take care of that. The red wire which brings the power to the actual iron unit from the power board here, the wire was squished underneath this control board there, between the control board and the bottom of this black case. So there's some visible marks on the red wire, but not too bad. Possibly over time insulation might have been eaten through, so it's a good thing I opened this and catch that. I measured the battery here at 3.02 volts, means it's not full. Probably I have to do the resistor mod on this board, on the control board, to reduce the quiescent current of the battery supply quite a bit. That's a known problem as well with these units. I will check for that later. The soldering job on the mains connector on the surface, well, it's a bit blobby, but it's in there. On the underside, yeah, that's could be better, but it's fixed, so yes. This is the black glue or silicone you see over here in the corners. This was to try to adhese the board with the case. Here's a little bit of that black gunk remaining. This gunk does not stick to this case or the paint whatsoever, so there was no fixation of that. The board basically is in the slots and held down by this solder joint here to the mains connector, IEC connector. So obviously not perfect, but it is what you get. So I'm just going to document the rest of this board in video to see if there's something to see later on. Who knows? Overall, I mean, it's a very clean board. Construction overall doesn't look too shoddy or anything, so it's not too bad, especially for the price what you get, if you know how to deal with the grave safety and security issues that these things might have out of the factory. That's something you have to know. Here is the cable from the handle, and this is the connector that goes to the unit. The cable insulation is not even remotely connected with the strainer leaf here, so this will have to be fixed promptly before I start using this machine. Let me zoom in for that. This will not do, obviously. I will have to check, or I will have to correct this, and I will have to open the handle unit itself to see if it's wired backwards, like many of these I think have been, where the motion sensor and the temperature sensor wires have been reversed. So I will have to check the connections from here to there and make sure that it's done properly before I plug this thing in the first time. I will take a look at the fuse, replace probably with a smaller one, a proper one that I know that has come from a decent supplier. Power switch, I will do the modification where I just flip this over so that it will be on when it's up. We're kind of used to that